asking ChatGPT, what is freedom and how can we exercise our freedom philosophically speaking? Freedom, philosophically, is the state of being able to act, think, or choose without external constraints. It involves the absence of coercion and interference in one's decisions. Philosophically, exercising freedom often entails respecting the autonomy of others, engaging in critical thinking, and promoting principles that safeguard individual liberties within societal bounds. It's a complex interplay between personal agency and collective responsibility. On the other side of freedom, there is responsibility. Because I am free to choose, I am responsible for the outcomes of those decisions. So there's this thing called life. And in this life, there's a lot of free time. And we get to make the decisions as to how we're going to spend that free time. Without external influences directing me, what do I want to do with this free time? This was a requested video, so if you have any suggestions for video ideas, then just comment and I will see what I can do about covering it. I am a YouTuber and I highly value the freedom of speech. How does freedom relate to me when it comes to how I choose to express myself? As a YouTuber valuing freedom of speech, you have the opportunity to express your thoughts, opinions, and creative content freely. This freedom allows you to share diverse perspectives and engage with your audience openly. However, it's important to navigate responsibly, considering the platform's guidelines and ethical boundaries to foster constructive dialogue while avoiding harm or misinformation. Balancing self-expression with a sense of responsibility contributes to a healthy and inclusive online environment. When one is detained, they cannot choose how to spend their time. So one has to be free of their chains in order to be free. In Plato's allegory of the cave, there were prisoners who were staring at a wall, and behind them there was a fire which cast shadows onto the wall. So the captors would cast shadows onto the wall for the prisoners to see. And because the prisoners were only allowed to see that wall, they came to understand the shadows being cast on the wall as reality. The story continues that one of the captives broke free from their chains and wandered back and saw the fire and the shadows being cast onto the wall, and came to realize that those shadows were not reality. And then they further their adventure by leaving the cave and coming to see reality for its true nature. And then what this no longer captive, this free man decides to do is go back to the other captives and try to free them. But he describes this new world to them, and they don't believe him. This makes us question our very freedom, because are we truly seeing the true nature of the world? Are we merely getting representations that are cast onto a wall that we have come to believe as reality? Am I receiving the true nature of reality from the world, or am I being deceived? The decision as to how you spend your time is an ethical question that only you can answer. For an individual to be free, they must have safe passage to travel, which is a collective responsibility. Society must make my streets safe for me to travel place to place. I need to be able to carry out my affairs without the interference of others. Please do like the video. It lets the AI algorithm know to suggest it to other people, so it would mean a lot to me if you liked the video. I'm just glad that I live in a country that values safety. We have to value other people's freedoms. We can't just value our own. We have to give others the respect that we want to receive. We don't want anybody to hurt us, so we should not go around hurting other people. Speak with me personally and join my Discord server. The information is in the description. Also, you can always email me, and that information is also in the description. We come into this world with no freedom or direction for our lives, and slowly over time, we earn our freedom by showing responsibility. Freedom goes hand in hand with responsibility. If we cannot be held accountable for our own decisions, then society will not allow us to make those decisions. If we regularly make bad decisions, then society will step in and take away our freedom. Even if we make a bad decision only once, society still might step in and take away your freedom. Sophia says to subscribe. Freedom gives you the opportunity to make something with your life. Freedom is my ability to make this video for you to receive. I appreciate your attention span. Until next time, this is Wendell and Sophia signing off.